All right, ladies and gentlemen, today's lesson is What Do You Expect 2.2. It's called Choosing Paths. Your classwork is going to be on page 24 through 25. Your ACE problems are going to be 4 through 7, 15 through 22, and 26. And your learning target is I can create a probability area model. And we're basically just expanding on the idea of an area model in this lesson. All right, so area models expanded. Area models can be used to analyze events with much more complicated outcomes. In this lesson, we get this great example of a game. And in this game, you play this game, and basically you go through your little path here, and you have, I have 1, 2, 3 possibilities. And then each of those possibilities might have 2 or 1 or 3 different outcomes. And you're trying to figure out what is the probability overall in the whole scope of the game to get into cave B or cave A. There's really only 2 outcomes, but one outcome is much more probable than the other, depending on the choices you have made. Okay, it's going to make more sense as we analyze it with an area model, which is kind of why we have an area model. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so what do I have here? Well, first I have a first choice, which basically says, do I end up take the upper, middle, or lower path? And then based on that, I can either end up in cave B or cave A. The middle path only lets me go to cave A. The lower path lets me go to cave A or cave B. But you're much more likely to end up in cave B. So what we're going to do is organize this. Let's organize it first on our first choice. And our first choice tells us that we have a 1/3 even chance of ending up either in the upper path, the middle path, or the lower path. Right? But now, if we go to the upper path, you'll notice that you have a 50-50 chance. You have 2 different choices. And of those 2 different choices, you could end up in cave A, or you could end up in cave B. And for the middle path, you only have 1 choice. You can end up in cave A, and that's it. And then finally, in the lower path, you can end up, you have a 1/3 chance of going to cave A, and 2/3 chance of ending up in cave B. So let's mark that out. We have A, B, and C. So as you can tell, my chance of ending up in A is much larger than ending up in cave B, right? I can tell by looking at the overall size of my area model. Now, how much exactly? Well, if this is A, and this is B, and this is A, and this is A, B, and B, I can make this now into a fraction. I basically break this down until all of these boxes are the exact same size. And what I end up getting is 12 evenly spaced boxes. Right? Okay. I have 12 evenly spaced boxes. Oh, wait. Are they even? Let me check. Nope, I made a mistake. And we actually need to split these up as well. And what we end up getting is 18 boxes that are exactly the same size. Okay? This box right here is now A. This box right here is A. This box here is B, and so on. We can break this down any way we want. But now we have to look at how many boxes out of the 18 lead us to path A, and how many boxes out of the 18 lead us to path B. Well, path A has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 boxes. out of 18 that lead us to path A. Path B, on the other hand, only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes out of 18 that lead us to path B. So, if we were to play this game 18 times and pick our places randomly, we would expect to end up on cave A 11 times, and we would expect to end up in cave B 7 times. So, it seems a little complicated, but it's a lot easier to figure this out than to actually multiply all of these fractions out choice by choice by choice, and then find the least common denominator and figure it all out after that. So, our coursework is called Choosing Paths, and it's going to be on page 24 through 25, problems 4 through 7 in the ACE, followed by 15 through 22, and then problem 26. Have fun, ladies and gentlemen.